There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Well, it may not be a new season, but Greg, it is a new year, and some teams could use, right, a fresh start.
And hey, wherever you can find motivation, right? It's a long season, lots of mental gymnastics, and Kevin, everyone overcomes in their own way.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Halliburton. Walker out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Nesmith. And it's Giddey in at the two-guard spot. Turner with a screen for Giddey. Takes it inside. Outside for Halliburton. No good from outside. And it's Houston's ball. Pass to Whitmore. Houston moving the ball around. Passes it to Smith. The tray. The Pacers pull it in. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Turner. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Confident in the paint. Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Clark, here we are looking at Miles Turner, a terrific player. What stands out to you?
There are a couple of things. His ability to knock down three-point shots as a big guy, but more than that, his primary attribute to me is the fact he's an outstanding rim protector. Excellent timing, runs the floor, and really protects the basket for his team.
Halliburton passes to Walker. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
The Rockets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Over in the corner, Reddish. Traps in the tray.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Giddey finds Halliburton. Walker a screen on ball. Inside. And the dunk by Walker.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Ball against Giddey. Ball no good. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Now the pass to Giddey. A miss that time would have put him up. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Gafford. Ball kicks to Reddish. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Reddish has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. He feeds it to Turner. Missed inside.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Smith outside. Over Walker. And Houston again with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Nesmith, the pass to Walker. Walker is screen on Ball. Floats it up for Walker. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others, not so much. Take a look at the Hawks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they were projected to be one of, if not the best team in our league. And thus far, they have not disappointed.
James Harden, he's checked in for Ball. And Indiana with a change here, too. Nembhard's checked in.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Pacers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Here's Harden. He had 15 points last outing. From about 19 feet, and he connects with the jumper.
Harden is lethal. His accuracy on point. You think it's a tough shot, but not so for him.
Stolen by Harden. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Grant, he's checked in for the Rockets. Buddy Hield comes in for Reddish. The Pacers also changing it up. Harrison Barnes comes in for Walker. And it's Pritchard in for Nesmith. Turner with the screen. A floater. It's stolen. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Harden. Pritchard passes to Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Grant. Clock at 6. Out to the wing. Takes the three. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Shoots from the high post. Pacers with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jock Landale's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Saric comes in for Smith. And it's ball in for Buddy Hield. Ball from deep three-point territory. The Rockets with another miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it may be a step out of his range.
Shot, high post. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Joe Good.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And here's Harden for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got 8 points.
Not many guys have a handle like James Harden. Exception at slicing up the defense.
And so it's Houston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Rockets?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
LaMelo Ball is out there with Harden. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then it's Dario Saric. And it's Landale in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's Halliburton. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap. If you allow them to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Passes it to Nembhard. There's a screen. The Rockets pull it in. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Ball against Halliburton. Oh, offensive interference for the Rockets. Whitmore, he's checked in for Saric, and it's Reddish in for James Harden. Houston leading by 11, and the pass to Reddish. Drives to the hoop. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. From deep. That one's good. Maybe that'll get them going after a 2 for 6 start. And players and coaches want a consistent whistle, Clark. Isn't that harder, though, when minor contact can be called a foul?
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but I do think the officials do a great job. At the NBA level, there's more latitude for physical contact. These are the best players in the world. They're also the most athletic and the strongest players in the world. So giving them room, and I think the officials do a great job of officiating the game the way it should be. And I understand the cry about consistency, but remember now, the officials, much like the players, coaches, and broadcasters, they too are human.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, and that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. Houston leading by 11. To the paint. Reddish kicks the ball. Grant down low. Working on Walker. No good from Grant.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
To the middle. Here's Nesmith. And Nesmith with the slam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
A second-round draft pick in 2022, Clark Nembhard is pretty impressive.
I might even categorize him as a surprise hit, if you will. He makes a huge impact out there when he's on the floor. And for somebody that was drafted in the second round, that's great value. Deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time calling his own number.
And it's Halliburton missing.
The scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Gafford misses.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Some solid defense from Grant. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Turner against Grant. Turner dishes to Walker. With the drive, that falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, having an easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Houston making a switch. Smith has checked in. Josh Giddey's checked in for Indiana.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
On the wing, Giddey. He's covered by Ball. Giddey, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
A shot by Reddish, no good.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Pass to Walker. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
Would you suspect a little bad blood or bad feelings from the opposing side? They better be ready to scrap.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Walker in the post, covered by Smith. Pass to Giddey. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smith. The drive-by Ball. 9 feet out, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Halliburton's checked in for Indiana.
In for the Pacers, number 0,
That's tipped. Stolen by Ball. There's the triple. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Rockets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander looking at the Eastern Conference. Cade Cunningham.
If you look at his production at the point guard position, balancing scoring and playmaking, just like...
And now looking at our current game in progress, a disaster of a first half for the Pacers.
Terrible three-point shooting. I understand it's about analytics, but they need actions inside the arc because they can't hit from outside at all.
Keeping it true and real. What do the kids call it? Trill? And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
On the court right now for the Pacers, they've got Josh Giddey. Neesmith is out there with Walker. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Turner in at the center, locking down the middle. Walker is screen on Ball. Good. Halliburton's got 11 points.
Halliburton right in his comfort zone, operating the pick and roll. Excellent, excellent at taking what he sees.
Here's Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Ball hits them both.
You can just see the promise Ball has. It's oozing out of him. Already a triple-double threat. And he rebounds it so well at his position. Man, the future's really bright for this young man.
Giddey, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. Gafford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 7 points in the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Giddey. Rebound by Smith.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Reddish the pass to Gafford. Lays it up and banks it in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Turner finds Walker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Cam Reddish. The Pacers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. First free throw is good. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. That's something the league has to take seriously, making sure that players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Ball kicks to Reddish. Pass to Whitmore. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. Giddey the pass to Turner. The kick out to Walker. Takes a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. And that's now 9 points for Walker.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And the Pacers call time here. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
Look at
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Yeah, it's still a big hill to climb. I mean, it was essential that they at least made some kind of dent in that lead before we got to the fourth quarter.
right around 3 minutes into the second half. Passes to Nesmith. And here is Turner. Rebound by Smith. And here is Ball. 16 points for him. Gafford misses. Halliburton is doubled. Indiana moving the ball around. And that one drops for him.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Smith. Banked in off the glass. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
That is huge for him. Smith needs to get points inside to open up that perimeter game for him. And he's got the size to do both.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, last season there were a record number of African-American head coaches in the NBA. Blazers coach Chauncey Billups said, "It makes me proud of the NBA for being intentional about giving opportunities to African-Americans or just minorities, period. I'm proud to be a part of it." Kevin?
Great stuff, David. Thank you so much for your reporting there. Down low, Walker. Rockets with the rebound. 1:43 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Gafford. It's rebounded by Giddey. They get a hand on it, and here's Indiana. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Halliburton against Ball. Outside Turner. This one for three. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
3 points.
Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Reddish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal.
It goes on Josh Giddey. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover. Doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
And stolen by Giddey. The pass to Joe. Lots of room. No good that time.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The shot's good from Smith.
There you see the focus from Smith Jr. Defense a little tight and snug, but still able to get it done.
Pacers trail by 18. Giddey the pass to Joe. Here's Nembhard. They set the pick. A three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Reddish. That one rolling around and rims out. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Rockets leading by 16. for three. Smith. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
To the paint. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
The layup missed. And so it's the Houston Rockets out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We come back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Smith is out there with Sharge. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Harden, and it's Grant in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Nembhard. And the 3 off target.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. Rockets leading by 22. Ball kicks to Sharge. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Over to the left wing. Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. And here's Harden for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton with it. Inside, it's taken away by Smith. And here we go. Sharge, the fast break chance. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
Houston making a switch. Gafford's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line. And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Ball kicks to Harden. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. The kick out to Ball. To the middle. Here's Gafford. The rebound by Halliburton. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. And Turner throws it down.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Harden can't hit. Pacers trail by 20. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Here's Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 assists tonight. And it's Grant in the corner. Produced screen on Halliburton. Buried from 15 feet out. Harden's got 20.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage. Getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Houston making some changes. Smith checked in for Sharge. Whitmore comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Reddish in for James Harden. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Now here's Giddey, guarded by Reddish. And it's Halliburton missing.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Gafford. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Out to Turner. Lets it go from deep. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
The kick out to Ball. Over Halliburton. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Hey, the mid-range can be touch and go for Ball, but he takes a nice, smooth shot that time.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Indiana with it. Pass to Giddey. Turner with the screen for Giddey. Unloads from 9. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Ball. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Pacers trail by 20. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th. And Halliburton slams it in.
Timeout. High energy throw down that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, it's his job to keep their offense ticking, and tonight he's earned his keep. He's been able to find open teammates everywhere, feeding the post, creating open jump shots on the perimeter. His passing has been the best element of his game.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. To the inside, Turner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
A new lineup here for Houston.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
for Houston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LaMelo Ball.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Now, here is Harden. Not a lot of room. Pass to Saric. There's the 3. Nembhard grabs the board. Here's Halliburton. So we see Houston taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.